What's going on? We live. Let's get it. Let's get it. We're gonna be making live seller calls today. Not too sure how long I'm gonna stay on, but getting back in the groove of things, y'all gonna see a lot more seller calls live here real soon. Gonna load up my dialer. As I'm doing it, I miss y'all, man. I ain't been streaming I haven't streamed seller calls in a while, so I'm excited to get back into it. Switched a lot of things up in my business. I'm primarily the one on the phones now. We're calling a few different types of leads, sticking to niche probate, pre-foreclosure, tax lien leads, and a little bit of inbound coming in. So y'all gonna see a mixture of follow-ups, new inbound leads, and then be sending text blasts and leads that my team push up to me throughout this time that I'm streaming, making calls. So I'm excited. Let me see who's in the chat. Talk to me in the chat as I get this dialer rolling. Got a few TikTok leads last night, so I'm gonna start calling them here. Bang. I wish I could share my screen. Let me know if y'all can hear me as these calls are going through. Let me know if you can hear. I should not have done that. Give me 1 second. I wonder if they're going to be able to hear me. I have to test my number. Give me 1 second. Just testing my number real quick. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not ringing right now. Let me see something. What's good, Andres? Got some technical difficulties right now, but we're gonna get started calling soon. Let me just exit out of this and get back on it. Let me know who's in the chat. Let me know who's in the chat, man. Better get these seller calls started soon. I'm excited to lock some deals up. I got some inbound leads coming in. We had some leads come in last night that I'm giving a call. Got our first to market leads, our pre-foreclosures, our probates. So just gonna give these people calls. I'm on follow-ups all day. I would like to be on until 5 Arizona time, but we'll see. We'll see. See if it's gonna let me dial. Nah, there's something going on with my settings. It's all good, man. We trained to overcome adversity, dog. Let me figure out what's going on with this, and then we're gonna start the calls. If y'all rocking with me, y'all rocking with me. Y'all I'll be on here for a little while. We're gonna make some calls. We're gonna close some deals. Just got to get this sound back rolling. Let me do this. We're just gonna do it this way. You gotta be resourceful. You gotta be resourceful in this life. Things don't work how they supposed to at first. Just gotta figure it out. Just gotta figure it out, man. To do it through your phone. Yeah, I can do it through my phone, but I wanna use my dialer. We're gonna get it right. This is Evangelist Robin Adams. What's up, Robin? Happy New Year. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Happy New Year to everybody. It's 2025. Let me know in the chat, what are y'all goals for the new year? What are some resolutions y'all made? Let me know in the chat. All right, should be good. Wealthy 2020. Get back on this YouTube grind. Had to lock in for a little while. Still locked in. You don't lock in, you have to clock in. So we locked in. We're making calls right now. Let me see if this made it work. And I'll just have to open up a new tab. Boom. Talk to me. Talk to me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Y'all good? Let me know in the chat. Isaiah, this is Daryll Ellison. Just calling because you filled out a form on TikTok about selling a property, and I just wanted to give you a call back, see if we're a good fit. Give me a call back, 480-470-7130. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a text message. I'll text from my cell, and just let her know when is a good time to talk. This came in really early this morning. So I'm also going to push this lead over to did not answer. So I'm going to be following up with this lead pretty heavily every single day until they answer the phone, until we have a conversation. So I'm trying out a new method. I usually just use my dialer, but I'm doing something a little different today. Goal is to focus fully on my niche, pre-foreclosure and surplus funds, making the two gel and go hand in hand. I like that. I like that. We're doing a lot of pre-foreclosures right now. Stopped an auction this morning. It's another. Hey, hey, Donna. Hi, can you hear me okay? Yeah, I'll give you a call back. 10 minutes? All right, I'll give you a call right back. All right, bye. Cool. That's another inbound lead that we got this morning. Oh, this guy, David. Let me know who else is making calls, dialing today. Let me know in the chat. One in the chat if you're making calls and dialing. So you couldn't hear Donna? You can't hear the seller? Can you hear the ringing? Can you hear the phone ringing? Can you hear the phone ringing and the voicemails going off? Let me know. If not, I got to fix something. Text this guy. Hey, David. So you can't hear the seller or the ringing. Okay. Let me know if you can hear it now. Can you hear the ringing now? Okay, good. Let's get it.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voicemail.
So I'm gonna move him to no answer. I shot him a text as well. And then one more new lead from today. Shawan. Hey, Shawan, you hear me okay?
Yes.
This is Daryll. You spoke with Kashif on my team about a property on Dorsey in London that you were looking to sell?
No, I'm looking to sell it. I can't remember who I talked to.
Right, yeah, you're looking to sell. It's two properties, I believe, that are side by side. Is that
You
correct?
are so right.
Perfect. So it's my job to figure out what houses we buy every month. We're approaching the end of January already. It's pretty soon, but
You sure are.
yeah, we're only buying a few more properties here this month. So I wanted to call and see if this is something that you were looking to do in the next 30 days or so. I see it's listed, so I would assume so. So I just wanted to give you a call
Yes,
and
you're correct.
All right, cool. Yes, I just wanted to confirm the notes that I had, and if we're a good fit, I can make you an offer today. If we're not a good fit, I'll point you in the right direction, anyways, and tell you why we're not a good fit. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Awesome. So what do you think? Why do you think it hasn't sold yet? They've been listed for a little while now. It seems like.
The realtor didn't have pictures of the inside. I think that's why. Plus, we're talking about Linden, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you'd been in Houston, it wouldn't have been on the market a week.
Right. Yeah, it is kind of
But
out
we're
there.
talking about it. Yeah.
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 What's the deal with
Yeah.
these properties? What's making you sell them in the first place?
My mother died, and I have no interest in moving back to Linden.
Mm, okay. You're in Houston?
It doesn't serve me any purpose. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Because I think
I
the
live in
house.
Houston, and I have no desire to move back to a town of 2,000.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes it tough. As I'm looking at my notes, the original house we reached out to you for was the one on Redgate, I believe. So you're not selling that one. You're looking to sell the two in Linden.
That's correct.
Okay.
The one on Redgate is where I live.
Okay. Got it. Got it. That makes sense. Yeah, with the population so small, I don't know how I would be able to make it work, especially that you already have it listed on the market. That's what kind of makes it tough, because what I would do is I would just, run numbers and see exactly what the property can get sold for, whether it's to somebody who's going to move into it or an investor, and then I would bring a buyer to the table because we typically buy in Houston, Dallas, San Antonio. So somewhere like Linden, I would try to bring up. I wouldn't try. I would bring a buyer to you, and as long as it's priced correct, it should sell.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I
Or bring a buyer to me.
are you is
Yeah.
the price that it's listed at, are you hard on that price, or were you flexible at all?
I'm flexible, but that I know the red house, 402 Dorsey. So I paid more than that on my car. So it's like, we can't get too flexible.
Let me pull up 402. I didn't pull 402 up. That one's a rental,
Yes.
you said? Okay. So you want 48.5 on that one, and then 400.
And I'm not going any further. I mean, I paid more than that on my car.
What kind of car you got? Sounds like you got a nice car.
But here's the thing: I'm totally coming back from London, so that's another thing that I'm kind of spooked about. I don't want to come back up there to conduct more business. I try to conduct it on the phone because when I went up there to probate my mother's will on the way back, my attorney and myself had an accident.
Oh no. Are you all right?
Yeah, I broke my right hand, and well, I'm in therapy with it, and it's just not right now.
Yeah. So you want to get this all done over the phone, quick, without a hassle. What's your agent been saying?
She's working on. She wants to do some open houses now.
She wants to do an open house. How are you feeling about the whole thing?
Go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't serve me any purpose, sir. Uh, it's like I said, I'm not moving back to London. Oh,
Yeah. And then the other one,
got to go.
The one is vacant. Is that the one your parents lived in?
It's not vacant. It has a renter in it, but it's month to month.
Okay. Okay.
But
Yeah.
that's the one I grew up in.
Oh yeah. The one on 400.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
And that's the best house on the block.
Yeah, it seems like it. I don't see many sales in the area. Uh, I think that's why mainly I wouldn't be a good fit. Like I said, the main way I would be able to help you in this is if I were able to market it for you and list it on the market and bring a buyer. But you already have an agent doing that, and I think just you don't have to take my advice or my opinion because it's all it is. But I think you would sell it if the price was a little bit lower. I know you said the pictures weren't on there, but that kind of scares buyers a lot of the times when they see
Which one?
for both of them. For both of them, they've both been listed for a little
No,
while.
I can't go. I can't, sir. I can't go at 48.5. That was uh, that right there is already ridiculous.
Yeah. What do you think it's worth once
A
it's
house,
once it's renovated?
once it's renovated, it'll probably go up to 70,000.
Okay, and how much work do you think would need to be put into it to bring it up to that value? Because I'm looking at
When
it. I
I rented
see.
the house, there was nothing in it. Okay, because when I rented the house, like the inventory and stuff like that, it was completely vacant. My mother had already painted walls and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like,
So,
like
you know,
just from the outside looking in, it's it looks like it needs a HVAC. It has window units. It has a metal roof. I don't know how old that metal roof is, but it needs a lot of exterior work. It seems like. I don't know what the inside looks
the
like.
metal roof is not 10 years old. I know that. It's
Yeah,
not. Because I
yeah.
had a roof put on it, I want to say 5 years ago.
So the just the problem in general here is like you said earlier. There's only 2,000 people in the city, so it's a very small pool of people to pick from that may be potential buyers for the property. And and like I said, you don't have to take my opinion. I just see that it's priced the one for 185. You said it's the nicest house on the block, and it's priced that way. It's priced more than whatever everything else that is sold. So I think realistically, if you wanted to sell it fast, dropping the price would make sense. But if you're okay with it sitting on the market like it is, just keep it at the price it's at, and somebody eventually, you're going to get offers eventually, and you'll be able to tell what the market's telling you about the house.
Yeah, my mother's been dead 4 years. Okay. I just recently, like I said, in June, started, okay, it's got to go. So I haven't been doing this a year yet.
Right. Yeah, it sounds
I had
like
to get the attorney and all that kind of stuff. So it's like, okay, I'm back going to swoop my mother's house up. Now that I know.
yeah. Okay. Well, hey, I have a call coming in. Let me take this call, and I'll look into this a little bit more, and I'll get back to you. Okay.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right. Thank you, Shawan. Hi, this is Daryl speaking.
Hi, Daryl. Sorry for the delay. This is Donna Sumler.
Hey, Donna. How's it going?
Good, good. I'm sorry. My niece is getting married next week, so I couldn't cut her off.
Oh, congratulations to your niece. That's awesome.
Thanks.
That's awesome. Yeah. I wanted to just call you because I received the form that you submitted last night, or was it early this morning, about the property on Kennedy?
Right, right. I sent out a lot of those, yes.
Yeah. So we're one of them. I just wanted to call you and confirm some of these notes that I did have and see if the property qualified for us to buy it. If it did, I can make you an offer on this call. If it doesn't, I'll tell you why, and we part ways. Does that sound good?
Yeah, Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, okay. I sensed some hesitation there. Did you already have a lot of calls?
Yeah, I get a lot of calls. It takes
Yeah,
a lot of time. Yeah.
yeah. So how? I mean, I guess how's it been taking all those calls?
A lot of wholesalers, and it's really not a wholesale price. That price is 190, and although we're flexible, we're not flexible to take 110. So,
So you've been getting offers at 110,
well, the highest so far we've gotten is 175.
175, and that's from one of these forms that you filled out.
No, I don't think it was from one of them. I think it was from one of the investors who had sent us a postcard at one time and we responded. But the problem with him is that he wanted to use his sales contract, and his sales contract was ridiculous. We're just using a standard real estate contract. We're not giving up any rights. We're not assigning anything. We're not willing to do any of that, and we are not holding a note.
Oh wow. Yeah, they wanted you to hold the note.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like you've been in the business for a while.
Oh, we're real estate people from New Jersey.
Nice, nice. How'd you come up with the property in Thomasville?
Oh, I've had it for years. I've been doing real estate for years. So.
Okay.
I used to go to auctions. I don't know if you know Kennedy auctions. I used to follow the auctioneers. I used to do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Now, now I'm old, and all my kids and nephews and nieces and grandkids are getting married.
Let me know. Can y'all hear this? Can y'all hear this? Okay.
I believe in giving it away while I'm alive.
Yeah, you can't take it with you, so that's
Right.
that's a good way to live by.
Right.
For sure. Yeah, we buy a lot of houses where people just let their heirs figure it out after they pass away, and it's like there's so many nightmares, family feuds and just issues,
Right.
so
Right. And I'm trying to break my family up. I'm trying to bring them together, so I'd like to do it while I'm alive.
yeah. Yeah, very smart, very smart. So what do you have going on here, this Kennedy Road? I know you owned it for a long time. What's going on?
Yeah, I used it for a long time. A lot of families come visit, so that's where they stay. I've used it as an Airbnb. I have rented it. I've used it for offices. It can be used for residential or commercial. I had an office there for me at one time, so I've used it many different ways.
Oh, nice.
It has a lot of improvements. For some reason, they never changed the picture online, so it looks as if it's not paved or anything. But it's got a brand new driveway. It's got new HVAC. It just doesn't show the updates. If you look at, I don't know if I sent you an Airbnb link. I can send one to you so that you can see. It does not have a new roof. The roof is about 7 years old. But the HVAC is less than a year old. So basically, that's about it.
Sorry, I dropped my phone as you were talking to me. I'm sorry. You said the roof was 6 years old.
Yeah, the roof is about 6 years old. It's got a new driveway, new HVAC. It's been redone inside. I've been when I Airbnb it. I try to be selective because people have come and not treated the unit well, and I don't like to have to repair things, especially when I buy things. I don't buy inexpensive things, so that means that if they destroy things that are pricey. So I'm very selective in who I allow to stay. It's always a corporate. It's used as a corporate type of lodging.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
And yeah.
Yeah, we usually do corporate and insurance rentals. No more,
Mm-hmm.
no more just like straight Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay, so it sounds like it's in good shape. Um, what stopped you from just listing it with an agent?
I thought that we would be able to save a few thousand. Everybody's between 6 and 10%. And because we've sold real estate ourselves, I'm like, well, I did promise it to someone to list it in February if we don't sell it before then. But I figured we'll give ourselves a chance. If we don't have to pay the fee, we don't pay the fee.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. You'd have to know me. I'm like not some people are driven by money. I'm not. I'm really more motivated by family, seeing them do well, seeing them happy.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah, helping them with school, school whatever it costs to go to school and help them to move ahead.
Is when you sell this, is the money from this going to help them out, or
A couple of them. One wants to. Well, I always encourage my family to go into the trades. To tell you the truth, if they all would go into the trades, they would all do well together. But not everybody's interested in that.
Yeah.
So I do have one nephew though who is going into electrical. My son's a plumber, and so I just try to keep on building.
That's smart.
I pay for their school if they're willing to go into those types of things, so that they can help themselves. Even if you don't do it full time, but I'm going to tell you what: if you're a carpenter, even if you decide to be an accountant, it still helps you in your personal life. So
100%, 100%. So many different avenues you can go when learning a trade and really mastering it. You can be a business owner. You can work for somebody. Like you said, you always be able to use it around the house. So that's smart. Sounds like you raise your kids the right way.
well,
How?
I try,
Yeah. So I know you said you've been in real estate for a long time. What? Just I'm always curious. What got people into real estate?
Since I was 19. Well, my mom used to work for the VA, loan servicing claims. She
Yeah.
used to help them get homes, and that's how I learned homes way back when.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we're old people, honey. We're in our 60s. But, someone who's calling. That's all. A nice young man. My husband just got his car.
How you doing, sir?
I'm good. Good. How you?
Good. You guys ready to sell this house in Thomasville?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a lovely place. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it looks nice. I'm trying to pull up the. I see the listing, the Airbnb. It looks nice. It looks in really good shape. So I kind of understand why the other people that you spoke to kind of gave you a bad taste in your mouth, because typically when we're doing a fix and flip, we're looking for houses that we can add value to, right? Like I can come in and do a full renovation and put it back on the market and sell it for the most I can possibly sell it for. This is a nice house. Obviously, there's things that we can do to it, but at the end of the day, it's not going to need a full renovation. So the prices just may not make sense. And you guys, your job is to sell it for the most you possibly can. So I definitely understand where both parties are coming from. As far as me, buying this, it wouldn't work for me cash. But what I was thinking as we were talking, I was thinking if I could bring you a buyer, what your thoughts were on that? A buyer that's going to pay your price. I'll market it. I'll list it. I'll take the pictures. I'll do all the running around, the paperwork, and get everything. Make sure everything's done the right way. I'll get you your price. I'll make sure that the buyer pays all closing costs as well, and there's no realtor fees taken out of your 190. And I'll just have them pay me separately. So when I list it, let's say you want 190, right? I'll just add my fee on the listing, and then any subtractions, anything if they want any concessions or any closing costs, anything like that, that's all going to come out of my end. So I make sure that you get your price.
Well, we're as I said, we're flexible, and that sounds great. Why not?
Let's do it. I can I can get the paperwork over to you. It sounds like you're driving right now.
We are. But let me ask you a question. Are you talking about listing it on the MLS?
Yeah, I'll list it everywhere, and I also have we have a really aggressive marketing. So I do email blasts, text messages. We'll get on the phones and make calls to potential buyers who would either live in the property, or they may buy it as a rental, and they just may have a slightly bigger budget to buy closer to market value cash, if that makes sense.
Well, my question to you would be, are you willing to do that just from now until February? Because I promised it to someone. I always keep my word. I promised it to her. Starting February 1st.
February 1st.
Yeah.
It may not be enough time there, um, because
It's the
the
first pass away.
yeah, because I'm going to like it's going to cost me money to market it, and
Right.
we typically ask for at least 30 days to market and 30 days to close. So it's usually about like 60 days. But the benefit, I know you said you're listing it with an agent and you keep your word. The tough part about with working with an agent, and I love working with agents. I pay agents all the time on deals, but the problem with that is they can't be as flexible as I can be on the price, right? So they'll list it for more. Obviously, like we'll have to list it for more as well,
Uh-huh.
but they're gonna have to get that percentage, and they're not gonna be able to go much lower than their broker says, and then they have to pay the buyer's agent, and then it just adds up to where you'll end up getting more a lot of the times if I list it and just add my fee to the buyer side. But I know you said money doesn't really you don't really operate off of money. It's more of your family and your word. So I understand you gave your word to this person. Just want to give you your options and just show you that there are ways that you can maximize this, get your price you want, and get it done fast.
Uh-huh. True that. Well, you know what? Why don't you send me? I'll give you my email. Okay. And why don't you send me the contract? Take a look and let me know what kind of term you're talking about. If I don't keep my word with her, which means I have to give her something because that's how I operate. I wouldn't tell someone something and then not give them anything.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah. So, and usually that suffices because no one, who's not happy with, they didn't have to do anything, but they still got paid.
Right. For sure. For sure.
Yeah. That works out in life,
Yeah.
Anyway, so send me the contract. I'm going to text you my email, and we'll take a look.
Sounds good. I'll do that. When's a good time for us to go through it together, just in case if you have any questions, I'll be there to answer for you.
Anytime today after 8. I won't get back until well after 8.
You said anytime after 8?
After 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Okay, that's not as late for me. I'm on the West Coast right now. I'm in Phoenix.
Oh, okay. So that
Yeah.
works for you. Okay.
Yeah, that works for me. So I can give you a call around 8:30 your time.
That's fine.
Sounds good, Donna. Well, I appreciate it. It's
Okay.
nice talking to you.
Thanks so much.
All right,
It was
talk to you
great
later.
Talk to you. Take care.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. That's a good lead right there. I don't know if you guys noticed something, but something very subtle, but we did it, and I hope you guys noticed how that worked. I was on the phone with somebody who I realized it really wasn't that an opportunity. Really, wasn't that good of a deal. The house is in the middle of nowhere. And she really wasn't as motivated, and the house was listed already, so I couldn't do a novation. This lady called. This was a PPC lead that reached out last night that I absolutely needed to get in contact with. So I rushed off the phone with the first lady I was talking to and got to the lady who was calling me back. And we have a hot lead. I'll probably lock that up tonight. Got her considering the doing an ovation with me instead of keeping her word to the person to the agent that she said would list it. And I want you guys to let me know, did I sound thirsty on that? Was I like, oh, please go with me, don't go with that other person? I'm like, no, like I used her words. She's like, yeah, money doesn't drive me. I'm more of a family. I keep my word. So I'm like, I know you keep your word. I know money doesn't drive you, but I just want to give you your options anyways, and let her think about it. She's like, that makes sense. That makes sense. So we have another call. We gotta get it done. Man, I miss being on these calls, baby. Let's go. That's a good lead right there. So I'm gonna make sure I add my notes. If you are making calls in your own system or anybody else's system, anybody else's team, make sure you always leave notes, detailed notes. we got to make sure that, I know for us, we make sure that all of our calls are recorded, so we can go back and train and listen to the calls. But make sure you leave really detailed notes. It's not enough to just have the recording. The notes are important too. So when you go back on that call, or if anybody else on your team calls, you can pick up from where they left off. So Donna has owned this property for a long time, was used as an Airbnb. They want to sell it, help her family get through school. She's also older and being proactive about what she wants to do with her houses. She may have a little bit more motivation that I wasn't able to get into. I didn't really pry and dive deeper. Maybe it is something bigger than she's just getting older and retiring and doesn't want to leave the properties to her kids to fight over. We talked about that slightly, but it may be something a little bit deeper. But we gotta roll with the punches, right? Like early on in the call, she mentioned that she had a bunch of people calling her, right? She had a bunch of people calling her. She didn't take an offer yet. Something's going on. So I don't want to be like everybody else and make a low ball offer. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just gonna disqualify it and make the offer that makes the most sense, which is me listing it on the market and finding a buyer for her. Boom. So I'm gonna set. I just left my notes. I'm gonna set a task for this evening to make sure I call her Thursday. Let's say 6:30 p.m. Boom. I'm gonna make sure I move this out of the new lead stage and push it to offer made because I made her a novation offer. So that's how we do it, man. Who missed these calls? No, not at all. You allowed her not to control the call, but feel comfortable and free to talk. 100%. 100%, Robin. This is an excellent call. You got right off the phone with the first lady. Yes. Get right off the phone with the tire kickers and talk to the motivateds. Now that reminded me, I do need to update the first lady's lead. I'm going to push her to follow up that I was speaking with because we did talk to her and she is going to be a follow up. Eventually she's going to sell. She's going to come down on her price. With her, she is not as motivated to sell right now. Not come off of her price, and it is. I feel like we're gonna get something locked up today. And stay tuned, man. I'll be updating the setup here in a while. Here pretty soon we'll update the setup. so we can have longer streams, make more calls, have better quality. So I'm gonna go through my made offers right now. And I'm gonna go through these follow-ups, and let me just make sure I got this contract ready because I just had to get a new novation contract. So let me just make sure that's all situated. Okay, boom. All right, I'm gonna go here. And get my contracts ready because I feel I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. So these are people I've talked to, made offers to. Follow up begins.
Please leave your message for 8.
I'm gonna call Johnny twice. Robin, I use REI Unlock. REI Unlock is awesome. We have AI text in there. I can send a text blast. AI is going to respond, set an appointment for me on my calendar. It does a lot of follow ups. REI Unlock is awesome. I can put the link here. Give me a second. I'll put the link in the chat so you can check REI Unlock out. I'll show you our CRM too. I just can't show any addresses.
Please leave your message for 81798622020.
Hey Johnny, it's Daryl. Give me a call back when you get a chance. I can't share my screen right now, but when I do this stream again, before this week is over, I'll share my screen and show you how REI Unlock works. But it's pretty awesome, pretty legit. We send a lot of texts per day, especially while we can. The laws and regulations are changing on the 25th, so we're just getting as much texting as we can right now, and is working towards getting all inbound leads. So as soon as an inbound lead comes in, it sends them a text. It does a lot of AI follow up and sets appointments on my calendar. So let me text this guy. Boom.
call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message
Send me right to
system.
voicemail, brother.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice.
Hello, we are not available now.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Robert, it's Daryll. Give me a call back, 480-470-7130. Wanted to talk about the property on Ash and just follow up on our conversation. Do a double dial.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying.
I think I called him on my cell phone last time. I'm calling this guy off of my cell phone because he had called me back before. This is a first to market lead, I believe. And it wasn't in my CRM, so I didn't follow up like I was supposed to. We got 6 people live. Let me know who y'all are, man. Who's watching? Who's here right now? Robert?
Yes, Robert.
How's it going, man? This is Daryll.
Hey, how you doing, Daryl?
I'm doing well, sir. I'm doing well. I was calling about the property on Ash.
Hmm.
Yeah, we had talked before. I'm not sure if you remember our conversation. I just didn't know. I know you said you were working with a few people, and you were looking to make a decision, or you were going to just do it yourself. Were you able to come up with a decision? We're looking to buy a few more here before this month is over.
All righty. Well, unfortunately, I'm closing on that house tomorrow.
You're closing on it?
Yes.
Oh, nice. How much you getting for it?
I'm getting everything that I want and perhaps a little more.
Nice. Well, my partner's probably gonna slap me in the head because we didn't talk. What price did you end up getting it out for? 180?
Uh, well, that's where it was, but as I mentioned, I'm not going to disclose the end figure, but I'm going to walk away handsomely, for the effort that I put into it. And actually, most of the investors that the mistake they made, and even though I initiated the process, basically in a blind deal, but I knew the value of it because, as I mentioned to you in our previous conversation, that I'm not brand new to this. And in fact, I probably started doing real estate investment before many of you guys were even born.
Yeah.
I think didn't I mention to you about Carlton Sheets?
You did. Yeah, we talked about Carlton Sheets.
Exactly. And so I got in that program in 95.
Right.
And so, I knew the value of what I had and what was needed to do. And I ended up getting the deal that I was looking for.
So you sold it.
And,
You sold it sight unseen. They never seen the property.
oh, no, no, no. Once we come to terms on that, they were able to go in the property and look at it and make that assessment. And they couldn't negotiate me from that point. And they saw the value. They saw a benefit for them and a benefit for me, which made an amicable deal.
Man, you gonna make me wait till it goes on public records to see how much it sold for?
Well, if that's what you choose to do, there's really no point in you doing that. But if that's what
My team's going to because they're gonna kick me in the butt because we should have been talking. We should have been buying this one, and they're gonna want to know how much you sold it for.
um, you even when you find that out, you're still not gonna know the. You're gonna see the property value, but you're not gonna see the actual deal.
And I can see the sale dates. Like I can see what house to sell for. It's all right though. You don't got to tell me.
No, 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 no. That you're not listening again. You're gonna see the sale of the property, but you're not gonna know the terms of an additional deal that I have with the buyer of this home.
Yeah. Okay.
Because just like yourself, once we had conversation and he saw not only the value of the property, he saw a more valuable.
I got you.
Because actually, the person I'm selling it to, he and I have another business arrangement that was negotiated through this.
Sounds like you want to tell me what you got going on, but you don't at the same time.
Kind of sort. Actually, we're going to become partners.
Oh, nice.
And basically, when I retire in less than 90 days, this will be my side job. The very thing you're doing.
Getting deals, buying houses.
Yeah, exactly. And
Nice.
so I'll become your competitor.
I don't got no competition, man. That's all good. Everybody eats. What? So
It's enough on the table for everybody to eat.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
But in that market, up in the Kansas City area and the surrounding markets, I'll be able to be boots on the ground
Awesome.
and make that happen.
Yeah, sounds good, man. So you're supposed to close tomorrow,
Yes,
and
sir. Yes, sir. In fact, I got to get off this call because I'm heading to the bank right now to notarize the papers so I can send them back, and we'll close on that.
sounds good, man. Well, congratulations. I'm excited for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you have a good one.
All right, you too, my man.
All right, bye. Dang, son. That's on me. That's on me. That's the importance of following up, man. Um, no excuses. I just didn't have it in my system, and my partner reminded me of it today. She's like, "Well, you haven't called this guy in a while. It's been a couple weeks, so he's under contract, closing tomorrow." That sucks, but like y'all was saying in the chat, on to the next one. It is on to the next one. That goes to show that the leads that we're pulling, the lists that we're pulling, are in fact good leads. They are good opportunities because that is one that it could have been ours, should have been ours.
Hello.
Hey Ramirez, can you hear me all right?
Yes, is this Daryll?
This is Daryl. Yeah. We spoke about
Hey,
the property on Owen Street.
yeah. No. I remember completely. I actually have you in my contact list, but I thought I tried to send you the 109 Owen Street pictures on the day after we talked. They were not going through.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to reach out for.
So
I didn't see it, so I was gonna give you my WhatsApp number.
yeah, can you just text it to me
Yeah, let me do
right now?
that. Yeah, I'm texting it right now.
And then I'll send it right away. And then I tried calling this number and no one would pick it up either. So I just sort of
Really? I didn't
gave
get
it
a
up.
call. I didn't get a call from this number.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I do remember on that day you wanted me to send the same day. You were running into a meeting in the
Yeah.
evening. Once you look at it, we can talk after an hour. And so I was conscious of all that, but I didn't get through.
Yeah.
But send it right now. I'll be able to send it to you right away. And I'll send another property too, the Medford. Did we talk about Medford property, another one?
We talked about Medford. That one's listed. I was more interested in the Owens one.
Oh yeah, that's right. You said you can add some value to Owens, and hence you needed Owens. But
Right.
I would like you to take a stab at the Medford too, and let me know what your best price is.
Yeah,
It
I can
doesn't
do
hurt.
that. Here, I'm texting you from my cell phone
Yep.
right now. This is my
Sounds
office
good, Daryl.
number. I don't know why. I don't know why it does that.
No problem. No problem. That's easy. I mean, I can go ahead and send those pictures to you right away.
You could probably send it to this phone too because it's an iPhone that I'm texting you from, so it may be a little bit easier too.
Yeah, sure. That's
Okay.
awesome. You mean your personal phone?
Yeah, my personal.
Yeah, no problem. Yep, that should probably, you're right. iPhone to iPhone should be easier.
You should have just got it. Did it come?
Yes, sir.
All right, perfect.
I got it, and I'm going to send the information right now.
All right, sounds good, Ramirez. I'll take a look at it and I'll give you a call back. All right.
Thank you. So I'm traveling today, but go ahead and text me though, because I'm serious about it. So just text me in case you don't get me. I'm flying. Obviously, I'm in the airplane mode and all. Text me with your offers on both. But soon after I disembark, I can give you a call or something like that.
Okay.
But go ahead and send me via text if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'll shoot you a text and then we can jump on a call either when you land or tomorrow.
It sounds like a winner. Thank you, sir.
All right, sounds good. All right, bye.
Yep. Bye-bye.
For some reason, my text messages aren't going through on in my CRM. I think I got flagged for maybe sending too many texts. So we're going to be on just calls today. You write Ramirez's name down. That's probably going to be another novation. Be right back, chat. All right, we back. All right, on to the next one.
call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 93677611199 is not available. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 93677611199 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Dylan, it's Daryl. Give me a call back, 480-470-7130. Just wanted to give you a call, see if you were able to get that lockbox code and the full amount that needs to be paid off. Give me a call back when you get this. Bye. I don't know, this may be too slow for me. I think I may need to get back on the dialer, on the auto dialer. I feel like I'm getting through leads too slow.
This is Jared.
Jared, how's it going, man? This is Daryl.
Oh, hey, Daryl. How you doing, man?
I'm doing blessed. Wanted to give you a call back because we're getting ready to wrap up the houses that we're buying in January, and I just wanted to call, see if you got through with your ex-wife about the term on the balloon.
No, man. She's stuck on that 3 years, man. I tried her at the 5, and she's committed to everything else but the term, man. It's the term. I just can't. Like, she wants 3 years or less, she said, because she doesn't want to be out that long with it in our name.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
Does she know that, going into another month, that's potentially going to hurt what I could pay for it, because we're going to have to pay another payment to the bank?
Well, I'm going to pay that because I'll pay it right now. I made a deal with the bank where I'm trying to, pay it back. But
you did a loan modification?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's good.
But it's just, I don't know, man. I've tried. Daryl, I would sign right now and just be done. I mean, you don't understand. I've got so much, pressure on my shoulders just with this house crap and everything else. Because she stuck me with the house, and then she had signature loans for her company we had taken out, and she stuck me with those. So I'm having to pay those, plus I'm having to pay car payments, plus everything. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
And I went to the court, tried to argue it, and I hate to say it, in Texas, the woman's favored 80%. So
sheesh.
They pretty much just let them do whatever the hell they want. I hate to say it like that, but it's true.
Man.
But I would love to walk out of this house. You don't know, you're a blessing to me, and I would sign right now. I really would. It's just, I can't for some reason get it in her mind that, the payments will be paid, and that it's going to take 5 years, but if we go for foreclosure, like I've told her, it's going to take 7 to 10 years to come off on foreclosure.
Yeah. And it'll be on both of you. It's not just going to be on just you. It's going to be on
That's
her
what
too.
I told her. I was like, it's going to be on both of us. But she just...
And she's an agent.
I don't know,
all
man.
That's public records too. that's bad
Oh
for
yeah, I
her
agree.
for her
But
brand.
I mean, what she needs to do is she just needs to come to reality is where we're at. But
I can try to
yeah,
talk
she's
to
done
her
that 3 years.
too. I can try to give her a call again and see if I can maybe talk her into it.
Yeah,
Maybe,
if you can, man, please. I mean, I would, like I told you, Daryl, I'm on board 100%. It's
yeah.
just her.
So like,
Because
because
I would sign off because I really want to close that door. I mean, I even have a possibility of a job where I could transfer and move out of state, and I'm kind of looking at that too. But everything's on hold because of it.
yeah, when do you have to give them a decision by?
They want me to give them a decision by the end of this month. And it's for a decent like job, like it's kind of like managing some of the truck ports that I do.
Yeah,
But I would have to move. They want me to move to Houston area, and she just she just like I said, man. She just I don't know. She's stubborn as hell. We don't have anything else except for this house. That's the only thing holding over my head. And I'm like, just let the house go. Let's be done. I mean, take your loss, move forward. Let's go on. You know.
yeah. Have you thought about renting it?
Well, see, I've asked her that because I have. Yeah, I've thought about renting it because the house is move-in ready where someone could rent it. But once again, she argues with me on everything, and she wants to make a fight out of it. But then what pisses me off is that they allowed her to be the listing agent. And like I told you, she hasn't done an open house, hasn't listed it hardly on any websites, anything.
Yeah,
She hasn't marketed it, anything. She's just pretty much making me sit on this house and eat it.
yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah,
man.
that's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, I tried talking to her, and it really seemed like she didn't care at all. And I'm like, wow,
That's how she is, man. She just don't give a damn.
yeah,
But,
yeah.
but
I'll
yeah,
talk
if
to
you can
her.
talk to her, like I said, last I talked, I did talk to her. It's been about 2 days ago, and she was she wanted it at 3 years, and I told him I was like, well, he came down to 5. Just meet him in the middle. Let's do 5. And she just, I don't want to do 5. 5's too long. I want to do 3 years or less. I'm just like, well, I don't know what to tell you, Brandy.
Yeah, you know, three wouldn't be an issue, but just like I was telling you, the issue is there's just not enough equity, and the only way
Oh,
I
I
could,
agree, man. No, I know where you're at. You got to make money. I'm not
yeah,
mad at you in any way.
yeah, because the only way I
But
could pay it off is
she
by
wants 3 or
selling
less
her.
because she told me that from what she sees, within 3 years, she'll probably purchase another home. And I told her, I said, well, how can you do that if we go for foreclosure? But
Right.
I don't know,
And
man.
maybe talking to her would help because so like there's one that I live in that I bought the same way. I think I was kind of telling you, but the one in Lee Summit, that one.
Yeah.
The guy that I bought it from, he just got approved to buy another house a few days ago. He asked for the statements. I
Yeah.
sent him the statements. They seen that all the payments been made on time, and he got approved. You know, and it's been a year. When you go over a year, uh, and it's like this, and we're making the payments on your behalf, and we have a servicing company, and you can show that the debt is not on your shoulders. In fact, it's on somebody else's. The mortgage company
Yeah.
would approve it most of the times, especially
Well, Sam, maybe you
around
like try
5
talking to
years.
her about that. I don't know, man. She just, like I said, she was happy with the terms, like in the like she was happy, not the terms, the agreement you came with us, like with the money and all that. She was happy with that. It's just the term that she's fighting me on.
Okay, and then she gets half of everything, right? Like the money and everything.
She would get half of everything, yes, sir.
Okay.
And like the money, the reason why we were doing that too, like I'm trying to force her to the money, is so we have the house and then we have 2 signature loans. And the 2 signature loans we owe total of around like 6,500 to 7,000 on.
Right.
And so I like your deal because I could take the money, pay off those signature loans, and then the house goes, and I would have nothing in my name with her.
Yeah.
Like everything would be gone after
Everything's
that.
gone. Yeah.
And then I could just go on and do my life.
Yeah, man. You deserve it.
So that's why I'm trying to like push her towards. I'm like, let's just do this. Let's be done.
Yeah. I'll give her a call. I'll give her a call and
All right, man. Yeah, give her a call, and like I said, just let me know, man. But
Okay.
good luck.
All right. I'll let
But
you
yeah,
know.
if you can get her, like I said, I'll sign anything, man. Send it my way.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, man. Appreciate
Sounds
it.
good.
Bye.
All right. Bye. Brandy.
This is Brent. Sorry I missed your call. Please leave a message.
Four zero 4693461. Four zero 469. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, six, five, seven, seven, six, 9, 0, 0, 5.
Hello?
Hey, Megan, can you hear me?
Yes, hi.
Hey, this is Daryl. We had spoke a few times about the property on 21st Street.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I wanted to give you a call back. I know we were a little far apart on our cash price. I know I was closer to 15. You said you were at 19. Did you have any time to give that some thought?
Yeah, are you still around the 15 mark?
If I were to buy it cash, yeah, that's where I would be at.
Okay, but you said that you might be able, if I wait a little longer, you might be able to find another buyer for more. Were you talking about that?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
you?
That
Oh, okay.
was me. That's what I wanted to call you back for. If you know 20, I think I could maybe bring a buyer in at 20, and then they'll just pay me separately. I'll list it on the market for you. I'll do the marketing. I'll take all the pictures and do the showings and the negotiating, and I'll get you your $20,000 to make sure that they pay the closing costs. You won't have to pay any agent fees, and the buyer will pay me separately. So you know the 20 that we agreed to is what's going to go into your pocket.
Okay, and what did you say the timeline was for? About a month, 2 months?
Yeah, about 60 days. 30 days to find a buyer, 30 days for them to close.
Okay.
Sounds like, do you have, sounds like you had some hesitation about the timeline?
No, I just, I don't know, it's just difficult to make a decision, I guess. I think I would like that option better, though, if you want to go ahead. Are you based in Indiana, or where are you based?
I'm based in Phoenix, but we have boots on the ground. We have a team in Indiana.
Okay.
Yeah. It's my job. I just talk on the phones all day.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I have the luxury of living where I want.
That's
You know.
nice.
Yeah. So okay, so it sounds like you're ready to move forward on that one. What's a good email that I can get the paperwork and everything sent over to you?
Okay, so it would be Megan, Megan,
For me to be able to send this over to you, we can go through it together.
I can get there, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Take your time. I'm gonna put you on a quick hold, and I will get the paperwork ready, and then I'll let you know when Well, you let me know when you're at your computer and in front of your email, and I'll let you know when it's ready.
Okay,
All
sounds
right,
good.
that sounds good. Yes, sir. Sounds like we got one, chat. Money's in the follow up, baby. So crazy thing is, I have never got a novation agreement signed, so this is going to be pretty interesting. We'll get it done though. I'm gonna go through it and got the contract here.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, awesome. Give me about 2 minutes, and I'll get everything. I'll put the paperwork ready, and then I'll take you off a hold, and then we'll go through it together. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Just making sure I read this contract. Okay, boom. Okay, it's pretty simple. How's it gonna feel to? I know you just bought this one, but how's it gonna feel to finally get this one sold?
Well, it's bittersweet because I really wanted to work on it. I love that little house, so yeah.
Do you have anything you're in Houston now, right?
I'm in Dallas, yeah.
Dallas. Do you have anything in Dallas? Like any projects that you're looking for out there to do?
Well, I haven't started yet. Like I said, I'm just starting on, moving and then getting this sold and kind of getting situated, but probably.
Okay, yeah, Dallas is a good market. I mean, we buy in Dallas too. I actually have a deal right in Dallas right now. A house that
Yeah.
we're just going through like probate issues. It actually reminds me of this house. It's a smaller one, but we're just getting it through probate issues, and we're gonna end up flipping it.
Yeah.
Do you have the
It's
house?
fun.
Is the house in a LLC or is it just your name?
No, it's just my name.
Okay, got it here. Got that. And today's date is the 16th, 2025. Man, we're almost out of January already.
I know, it goes by so fast.
Yeah. Pulling this up. For the sale date, sells real estate at. Type the address here. Are you working on any new openings yet in Dallas?
No, well, I'm working on the one that I came down for, and then tomorroh I'm going to be having a meeting maybe about the next one for next year.
Nice. Is
Yeah.
is it typically like like one or two a year? Is that does it take a long
Yeah,
time
it's
for them
about
to?
2 a year.
Okay. Yeah. Terre Haute. Can you remind me the zip code?
Um, wait, what is it? 408, wait, what is it?
Is it
Oh, God.
47807?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna do a purchase price of $20,000. There we go. TBD. Okay, should be about one more minute here.
Okay.
I'm gonna put your email here. So Megan, as we're going to be marketing the property, we're going to need to be able to get access to it pretty frequently. Is there a lockbox on the door?
Yeah, there's a lockbox on the back door.
Okay. Okay, and then you can just when we get all this situated, you can just text me the code.
Okay.
By put my name. Okay, and I'm sending it over right now. You should
Okay.
see it any moment now. And then just let me know when you get it. Well, it's a pretty straightforward agreement.
Okay. Okay, got it.
All right, cool. So it's gonna ask you to create a signature and an initial.
Okay.
Just let me know once you do that. You could either type it or draw it yourself. And just a warning: if you draw it yourself and it comes out funny, I might make a couple jokes about it.
Okay. All right. Oh, there's 4 pages. Can I read this and then get back to you?
Yeah. We typically want to
Okay.
just go through it together. I can mute and I can answer any. I wanted to be here just in case you had any questions. So like I can mute, let you read through it, and then once you have questions, I can answer them for you, and then we could just address them here. You won't even know that I'm here. You can take your time.
Okay. Okay.
So at this point in the call, Megan, can you hear me? Yeah, at this point of the call, I don't want to let her off the phone. She's agreed verbally. I just wanted to go through, I don't want my contract to be in no man's land. Um, so we're going to go through this contract together. We're going to make a decision right now on the phone. She wants to read through it herself. So I'm like, cool, yeah, read through it. I'm going to back off. Let me mute myself. You won't even know I'm
Okay,
here.
yeah, I don't get most of this. I think it's going to take me a while to read through and probably sit down and understand everything.
What?
Um,
What?
can
What?
I just call you back tomorrow? I think that would be better because I'm also planning to leave here in about 10 minutes. So I do feel a bit rushed at the moment if I need to do this now.
100%. Yeah, I don't want to rush you. I probably should have asked beforehand if you had time to go through it. Uh, no, because I did want to. I know you said a lot of it you don't really understand, so I wanted to. I have the information and I can answer any questions that you do have. Um, it's pretty simple. It's just giving us the right to be able to list it on the market and bring a buyer to pay you the $20,000. But yeah, go through it. And when's a good time to talk? Tomorrow or could tonight work or you said you're leaving tonight?
Maybe tonight could work. What are your work hours? Actually, I can write it down and try to give you a call. Is this your number, or is this connected to like a center or something?
It's my number. You can reach me. You can catch me when on this number if you call me back.
Okay.
So I'm available. I'm available tonight. I'm in Arizona right now, so it's a little bit earlier where I'm at too. So I have some time. Up until about like 7 my time. What time is it where you're at right now?
I'm about to be 2.
2. Okay, yes, I'm an hour. I'm an hour behind you. So up until 8 your time, I'm available.
Okay, perfect. And if not, you're working tomorrow as well?
Yeah, if not, should I just call you around this time tomorrow?
No, tomorrow is when I have the meeting, so I might have time in the morning. Oh, I know, I have another meeting in the morning. Yeah, I'm not sure tomorrow. So what is your work time tomorrow?
I'm on the phone all day, so
Okay.
I'm just not available at between 11 and 1 your time.
Okay. I'll read through this and try to get to you either tomorrow or tonight. And yeah, should
Okay.
be better for me.
Perfect. Sounds good, Megan.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Appreciate it. Bye.
Bye.
So that's on me, y'all. I should have just confirmed that she did have the time and set the expectations before I sent the contract, but it's okay. She seems like she's a little bit more analytical. She's gonna read it. It's a pretty simple agreement. Um, I didn't want to overdo it. I don't want to push her. She already said, she kind of feels like she's being rushed. So I'm not gonna get into that game to where I'm chasing her. I always want her to be more interested to work with me than I am with her. So, we could wait. I probably should have created some scarcity. Uh, but it's okay. I think she's gonna sign. Okay, awesome. My lead manager just pushed up a lead to me. She said she's asking 75,000. Property's vacant, no repairs done, and needs a mortgage. She had the property for a year, and she just doesn't want it anymore. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna make sure I move this lead first. What's in offer made already? So I'll just set a task to follow up. Who's liking these live calls? We got about 9 people in here. Who's liking these live calls? Let me see some feedback in the chat. It's understandable when you said scarcity. What are you referring to? I should have let her know that she can't take forever because there's a limit on this contract. I maybe could have said hey, this offer voids after 48 hours. We're looking to buy one more before this week is over. Um, you know, is it the agreement or I guess what is it that you're not really liking here? So I would have created some more scarcity as far as that and some urgency in the call. So boom, save that. I'm gonna go to Ashley Flanagan. Is that lead name that the team just pushed up? Boom. This is one of our first to market leads. I don't have an exact address. I don't know if it's just land. Oh no, here we go. Okay.
Please leave your message for 83263822238. Please leave your message for 832.
So I just called twice, left a message. I think it was a vacant land though. Gotta speed it up. Gotta speed it up. Need to make more calls, have some more conversations. I should be counting my conversations right now, but I'm not. So far, I have 3 appointments for later, 1 for a novation, 2 for novations that should get locked up, and another guy. He's not too interested right now. A lot of the times with these inbound leads, the novations are the way to go because they're just in other markets or sellers just maybe asking for too much. All right. Just called Megan. I called Donna. Okay, so I got through all my offers made so far. I like to keep track of how many calls I've made and how many conversations I've had throughout this time to know, just to see like what my progress is looking like. I've been calling for about coming up on 2 hours now, and let's see. I know it wasn't a lot because I'm not using my dialer right now. Only 24 dials so far. 60 seconds. So see how many conversations. About 6 conversations. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 6 conversations so far. My goal every day is for 15 conversations minimum and 3 offers. So we're almost there. We'll hit that goal, especially when I turn the dialer on. Just going down one by one right now. I want to actually see something here quick. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the dialer on and we're gonna speed through these follow-ups. All right, so I'm gonna filter my contacts and go to stage. Acquisitions pipeline. Hi, this is Daryll speaking. All right, let me add this to my dialer. So now you're about to see the difference between how the calls go on a dialer versus how the calls go when you're calling individually. So the dialer will be able to just speed right through. The issue with that is I want to be able to see every lead that I'm calling at times. So I think I'm going to call the dialer some parts of the day and then call automatically during parts of the day. All right, let's get it started. By any chance, do you mentor? I've been learning wholesaling for about 3 months. No, Guapa, I don't mentor, but DM me on Instagram. I may have something for you. My Instagram is right here, Daryll Ellison. DM me, and I may be able to help you out there. But I do not a mentor. I do not sell mentorship. Robin says you're almost at 3 deals. So do you mean signed contracts while on live? Yeah, I wanna get signed contracts while I'm on live. My goal is 3 offers. I want to make 3 offers every day, minimum. Minimum. I usually end up making like 4 to 5, but if I can make 3, that's typically a good day, because eventually those are gonna get accepted. All right, let's get the dollar started.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
I'm gonna actually move this lead to no answer because she has never answered the phone for us.
40469346611 is not available. I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Goodbye.
That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I need to switch this dialer up because it's not calling the leads that I wanted to call. I should have only 50 people on this dialer, and it was like 100. So I'm gonna add it to the automation. Boom. Now we should be good. Bro, I need to turn that off. Hopefully we get some more good calls for y'all. This is always fun. Best believe we're gonna be doing this for a little while. I'm gonna be making calls to sellers live. I'm gonna have a nice setup here coming soon. Just drop a lot of value. I have nothing to sell. I'm not a mentor. I'm just documenting this process, man. Showing y'all that it can be done. You can close deals. You can close deals. It's just having the conversations. That's all it is. Just having a conversation with somebody. Listening to them to understand what they're looking to accomplish. If you're a good fit, you're a good fit. If you're not, you're not. All right, here we go. This should be better now. Do you work with a firm of wholesalers or alone? I have a team. Isaiah. I have a partner who handles my marketing and does our dispo. I have two VAs that are cold calling and doing lead management. We get leads a few different ways. We talked about this a little bit earlier. We get leads a few different ways. We do inbound marketing, so we do Facebook and TikTok inbound marketing, and we also do like niche first to market, pre foreclosure, probate, county liens, all county records. So we're cold calling and texting those all day. So I'm calling the product of those. This guy, we're just not a good fit right now. He's a cold lead. I made an offer at 140. He's at 170. I'm gonna just keep following up. This is Tara. We helped her stop her auction and haven't been able to talk to her since.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
As you guys can see, you have to be a good closer, to be a good salesperson, you have to be okay with sitting on the phone and not having people answer for a while. Um, you just never know. You just never know. They may answer, they may not. Most of the times they won't answer. But when they do, you gotta be prepared.
Your call has been forwarded to an
I need to
automatic
turn off
voice
these
message
text
system.
notifications.
21077280005.
Hey, leave me a message or text.
The mailbox belonging to
Awesome. Hi, this is Isabel, and I'm not available to take.
Have you ever worked with agents? Yeah, I love working with agents. We pay agents on deals all the time. Um, you're good. Hurry up, get it. We pay agents on deals all the time. If the numbers work and it's listed, then cool. I like to work with agents more when the property's not listed, when they have off market properties or so. Um, when they have on market properties, it's a lot harder to get it sold, but it's still doable. Still doable. Hey Larry, I actually pocket dialed you, man. We just talked yesterday, and I know you said you had somebody who's potentially going to buy it at 170, who's going to move into the property. So I'm hoping that works out for you. But I didn't mean to give you a call. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. All right. No problem, man. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Cool. Bye.
Please leave your message for
Let me know. Would y'all think it would be valuable for me to show my meetings too, or just my calls? Do you guys want to see one of these days how my whole day goes from start to finish, from our morning huddle to our end of the day meeting, or do you guys just want to see the seller calls? Let me know. Let me know.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call again later. Goodbye.
Okay, Robin. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll record. I'll stream the full day one of these days. Show you how we get down.
Please leave your message for 404.
Is this Samuel?
Samuel, can you hear me all right?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, is this Samuel?
No,
Yeah, hello?
this is Daryl. Is this Alex?
Yes, yes.
Hey, yeah, this is Daryl. I was calling about the property on 63rd Terrace.
Yes. But are you here in Kansas? You're here in Kansas City, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in Kansas City. No, I was actually talking about the one on Oakland. Sorry, not 63rd.
Right, but I sold that one. And anyway, I had another guy just call me a minute ago. He's mad because he didn't get it. Anyway, yes, I think you and your girlfriend, right, came over and looked at it or something? Or you came over?
No, we didn't come over and look at it. We were planning on it. You had said you wanted to wait a little bit, so I was trying to get
Okay. Well, I think I sold it, but I was going to wait for you to call back. You're here in Kansas City too, right?
I'm back and forth between Kansas City and Phoenix. I'm in Phoenix right now.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because I saw your phone number here. Here's the quick deal. Didn't you give me a cash offer?
I did give you a cash offer.
How much was it?
It was 80,000 or 73 500. It was.
Well, the bank called me today. Said we've lowered the interest rate so he can get a better deal. The guy in there is trying to buy it. Okay, that's a long story. I thought I had it sold. He told me this morning He said, I'm having a hard time getting a loan. I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and start over on this house again and trying to sell it.
Yeah.
And so so what do you want to see about it? What do you want to know before you make your final? What did you want to see?
If you're good at 73,500, I'm good. I'm good to go. Get the process started, and we'll get closed in.
We can't do 75.
75.
He's at 80, but you're an investor. He just wants to live there. But if he's got 2 days to come up with something, I want a legit offer. I mean, he's 80. It's guaranteed. If I can just get him financed.
Yeah, and I'm not.
Set the interest rates.
I'm not getting the loan either. It's straight cash.
Right.
So,
okay. Yeah, you're the guy I talked to, Daryll. Okay, that's your name. I was hoping you called back. You know, I went through eye surgery. Did you talk to you about that?
Yeah, you told me you had surgery, so I wanted to give you some time.
Okay, so my last day for the doctor is the 31st. But like I said, I mean, I'm out about today. I was going to go over there and get pictures because everybody just send me pictures of inside. And so it's between you and the owner there. If the owner finds financing, somehow, he's going to get it because he's 80. He's at 80. You know.
It sounds like you're not too confident in him getting that financing.
No, I'm not because he's been giving me the runaround. And his girlfriend this morning actually cussed me out. She says, why don't you just keep renting it to us? I said, I've got to get settled. I've got to get out of that. I want out of it. I want out of the properties.
Yeah.
And she's really mad at me because she wants me to keep renting it to him. But it's stupid because the bank said his payment would be $279 a month if he bought it for 80 over 30 years, right? I said, well, why would you keep paying me more rent when you can buy it?
He probably can't get approved.
Right, because he doesn't have, okay, he bought a truck 3 years ago, paid it off.
Yeah.
But he's never bought anything else again. He just loves paying rent. He doesn't buy, so his credit, he doesn't really have credit, and I don't know what he's got to do to get it. But he's just giving me the runaround. So he texted me this morning and said, hey, you know, I'm still interested in the house. You got to give me a little more time. And I don't have any more time. So I don't know what your situation is, but, you know.
Yeah, I mean, how soon would you want to move forward?
Like I said, this is wait till the first of the month, give him a little time, and then, you know, I'm going to lock your number in my phone. For some reason, I never locked your number in. I know it's Arizona, though. It's weird.
Yeah.
That's why I recognize it this morning. But
so even
okay,
if I know we're at 73.5, even if I got the 75 approved today, you still wouldn't say yes today. You still want to wait to give them time.
Yes. That's why I'm dropping the 5 to give you a little bit of time to. Because, you know, the faster I get this thing out, I actually have another $80,000 too, okay? And I don't know what happened to them. I haven't heard from them. So there was 280, and then yours was the next one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're within, like, you know, I tell everybody, there's a house across the street. It's for sale for $125, identical to this one.
Yeah.
Okay, I think he sold it. I'm sorry, the neighbor said he sold it. Well, then up the street, there's one for $157, one for $189, and one for $149, and they all sold. You know, people just came in and this one doesn't need anything inside. It may need, you know, if you want to update it really good, you want to put a new roof, you know. So with $20,000 in this house, you can get about 150, 160. And I could do it too, but I just don't. I'm done. I'm 67 years old. Like I said, I just went through this surgery. I was scared to death. I didn't know I was going to make it or not. And I
really?
just enjoy life.
The eye surgery?
You know. Yeah, but mine was a cornea replacement. It wasn't just a cataract, you know.
How's your do you have your vision right now in the eye?
Well, the problem is my left eye didn't come up so well, and like I said, they're keeping an eye on it. They gave me some pain medication to drop into it every so often, but yeah, I can see a lot better now. And
that's good.
It was giving me really bad headaches. The headaches are still there, so I mean, just not. It's not. I'm not that happy with it.
Yeah. What's the recovery time they gave you?
Till the 31st of this month, and then after that, we're going to see what happens. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
But I've been dealing with it all the holidays and this whole year. It's been oh my God, it's been a miserable.
Yeah.
And you know, then people bother me with the house, and it's just. I actually took my phone off here the last 3 weeks because I couldn't sleep. I can't sleep now, but. So that's the reason I want to sell the house. I'm just getting old. Now I don't want to keep dealing with this.
Yeah.
It's
sounds like.
So you haven't even seen. Yeah, you haven't seen the house at all, have you?
I haven't seen it in person, but I see it online. Like I'm looking at it right now on a street view.
Yeah. Okay.
So what?
And
I guess how much time? So the reason why timeline's so important to me is because we buy a certain amount of properties every single month,
Yeah.
and I just want to make sure my time and resources is available for you when you're
Right.
ready, right? Like I don't,
Right.
and then again, I don't want to like. There's another guy we were supposed to buy a house in Independence, and I called the guy today. He told me to call him back in a few weeks. I called him back today, and the house was sold. And we're looking to buy a few more and just in the area in general. So I just don't want to. I don't want you to sell it while I'm waiting, and I don't want to.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like I said, I get 10 calls a day on this home.
Yeah, I
10
bet.
calls.
I bet.
And I'm down to just 4 people that are serious. I would like to, the guy that's been there for 14 years now, right? And he does all the repairs, all the maintenance, all the upkeep on that house. It's like his.
When's the last time you seen it?
What's that?
When's the last time you seen it?
Oh, right before Christmas there. And actually, what happened was the guy from you heard of Home Investors, right?
Yeah, I know Home
The
Investors.
company. Okay. Well, they called me. They've been bugging us. So I said, "Come on over and look at it." Well, he brought us a check over for $5,000. He was going to give me. He was at 76, and so that guy was there. The owner. I mean, the guy took off from work that day. He says, "I don't want anything in this house. I'm buying. I told you I'm buying it." So him and the guy from Home Investors kind of got into a little quarrel because the guy from Home. He says, "Well, I have $5,000 for him right now." He says, "Well, I don't care what you got. Get out of here. Get off my property." And they got into a little, And so the guy from Home Investor says, "Just call me back." He says, "When you're ready." But I've gotten, higher bids than him now, and so
So what would need to happen for you to make a decision today, or is that
let me
totally
talk to this guy. Let me talk to this guy. But like I said, I would like how long would it take for me to get the cash afterwards?
It'd take about 21 days. What does have to
Okay,
pull?
so-
What does have to pull title? It could take as soon as 14 to 21 days. We'll have to pull the title
Yeah.
report, make sure there's no liens on the property, anything crazy, and then once title's ready, usually takes about 2 weeks. Our money's ready. We're ready to close. I'll need to see it a couple times, but other than that, as soon as title's ready,
Well, he's
we'll
living.
get some money.
He's living in. He's got heat. He's got water. Everything works. It's just like I said. We painted it inside last summer, so it's all inside. And we started painting the outside, but the weather got bad on us, and Section 8 pays $1,400. We'll pay $1,400 a month on this house, and that's where the other investor's at. He wants me to send it to him as an owner of finance. I said, no, I'm not. Nothing. I said, nothing like that.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. What's this guy paying in rent? I know he's been there for a while. I know
$700.
paying
But that's because he takes care of the house. I haven't really done anything to that house for the last 10 years. He does everything.
Yeah.
But his wife got really sick and got put in a nursing home, and so he's all alone. And then that's why he was thinking about moving too. And they kind of find out the rent is ridiculous. He can't afford rent anywhere. Right?
Yeah.
He's like, well, I want this. I said, well, I don't know. I just don't have time to go take him to a bank and try to help him get it financed. And
Why
I do have a realtor.
Why is he not getting financed right now? Is his credit not good? Is he not making enough money, or what?
He doesn't. He's illiterate. Okay, he's not very. So he went to one bank, someplace he went to, and they told him no because he had no credit. He hasn't bought anything on credit for 3 years.
Oh wow.
He bought a truck, paid it off. I was like $20,000, and then he just pays rent every month. They called me. I said, yeah, he's perfect on rent. Calls me and tells me, hey, come get the rent. And I don't understand why that didn't go through. Right? I don't know. Like I said, if I'm in this condition with the doctor that I don't have time to go help him.
Yeah.
Because I think I could go to the bank and help him, hopefully get a loan. But I'm just so damn busy.
I hope you don't co-sign for the loan for him.
No, I'm not gonna co-sign nothing. He can $80,000. The house is appraised at $125,000. Okay, I got insurance on it for $125,000. So then they came out and looked at it last year. They said, "Yep, we're $125,000. We'll give you that." And so he's getting a house for $80,000. And I was like, "Why in the hell can you not get $80,000 for it?" You know what I mean?
Yeah, it sounds like the bank's gonna underwrite him and make sure that he's bankable. And I know, like I know for me, right? Like I'm self-employed, so I really don't have pay stubs from me, so it's hard for me to get loans from the bank as well. So like maybe he's not bankable, maybe he's not making enough money, maybe his credit. You said he has no credit, right? So that's gonna be tough.
He pays for cash for everything.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough for him. Sounds like it's gonna be tough for a bank to approve him. So I guess what when are you gonna know for sure? And like, is this something that he's actively looking to get a loan for? Is he waking up every
Yeah,
single
he told
day
me that
like
it's
on
funny because
fire to get this
okay.
thing bought?
I've been
Or?
having, but listen, I've been having my phone off since I don't know when, 3 weeks. I just turned it on to it.
Oh, okay.
And all I've been getting is calls and calls and calls. And he called me this morning. Well, I already talked to him a week ago. I probably got 3 weeks. I said, look, I'm going to be off the phone. I'm having eye surgery. Don't bother me.
Right.
He said, okay. So that's why this morning he calls me. He says, I'm trying to find a loan, but I don't know. He said, I don't know who to call. But we had my realtor sent him to some guy that finances. And for some reason, that guy didn't even follow through on it. Didn't even try to help him. We don't know why. Because my realtor says she wants to list it for 110.
Right.
She says people from California are losing their homes. They're looking for. She said I've sold 6 houses in this last week. People from California just coming over here, and I don't even feel like going to deal with her because she's going to come out here and she's only going to charge me a flat fee to sell it. And that's what my wife wants to do. Go to her and give her, let her list it. But that's why I said I know I can get between 80 and 90. It's livable. If somebody's living in it, nothing wrong with it. So, I mean, that's a hell of a deal right now. Somebody from California, one guy got like $750,000 for his house out there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to get it. He hasn't gotten it yet. But, well, anyway, then somebody bought the lot from him for $700,000. He's already got negotiated. He was telling me that last week.
It sounds like speed is most important to you, though.
Yeah, yes.
Right now.
I want to get the hell out of there.
At this point.
I just want to get out of there. I want to get out so bad. Laying here I've been laying up for 6 weeks, not even worry about a damn thing. And I have another rental probably too, and she's very considerate too. And her furnace went out, and she's just running the house with space heaters. And she said, "I'll wait till you get out done, come back and
Oh wow! And this weather, it just went out too.
Yeah, but that house is very well. New windows, new roof, everything's
yeah,
so,
that's good.
So she said, "No, it's been. I've been comfortable. It's her and her son there." She says, "But my worry is the pipes. I'm not worried about it's like." But she said, "Nope, everything's perfect over here. I'm doing just fine." And so,
what's going on with that one?
Trying to get 150.
What's going on with that one?
I'm gonna get 150 for that. That's a 3-bedroom, 1,500 square foot, 2-car garage, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's
what's the
it's
address?
a hell of a lot better house. 5608 Oakland.
And you want to sell that one too, right?
Well, I will, but here, Section 80 gave me $1,200 a month on that one. I'm not losing a dime, Because I haven't updated. They will give me $1,600 now on it if I change the whole paperwork on it.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to buy a furnace here soon.
Right.
I know. I just I have my house in Lee Summit. The furnace just went out the day that we had this blizzard. It went out, so I had to get the family to live in a go to a hotel for a few nighs.
So what you end up paying for a furnace? How much you end up paying?
I paid $2,200.
Just for the furnace, and then somebody
for everything. I can connect you with the guy. He did a good job.
Oh, thank God, because that's what I was going to tell you. I could do it for $2,200. That's exactly what.
Yeah, that's what I got.
I do heating cooling. That's what I do.
Okay. Oh, you do. Okay. Yeah.
And I'm getting out of that. Yeah. So actually, I got a brand new system for that house for $1,200. Brand new.
Yeah, that's exactly how it was. It was we bought the system for $1,200 and then paid $1,000 for.
Yeah, you put 80% in there.
You said what?
There's Goodman. You put 80% Goodman in there.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So anyway, I said I'm not too worried about it. Anyway, I don't think the furnace is completely out on that house. I think it's just the igniter or something. I've been seeing a lot of igniter. I've been getting calls and calls. Well, that's another reason I turned my phone off. I can't do it, and I got some guy supposed to be doing it, but he's not doing it. So yeah.
So what?
And I actually have a brand new system. Go ahead.
So what do you want to do? I know you said you want to wait for this guy, but you also don't want to wait too long because it's just sitting there.
I'm trying to be fair with him because he's been taking. He's kind of a buddy. I mean, he's a friend. He's been taking care of the home. He actually put his own money into it. You know what? You know how much money he put into it last year? About $2,200 of his own money.
Does he have a down payment? Like, does he have enough money to pay a down payment?
No, that's the problem. He has no money down whatsoever. Okay?
So if I bought it from you and said, hey, I'll let you buy this from me, but I'll finance you, like I'll do owner finance for him. You don't think he'll have like 15, 20K to put down as a down payment?
No, and that's exactly what I need, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do, and I can't do it. That's exactly that's what I want to try to do. Okay, he has a pension at the city, and you can borrow in an emergency situation from it. Okay, he used to work with me at the city of Kansas City, Missouri, and they have a pension, and you can borrow against it. So that's his last option, but he doesn't want to do it because he's 58. He's close to retirement.
Right.
But I said that's a hell of an investment. You're never going to find a house this cheap again. I'm giving you a chance of a lifetime.
Yeah, it sounds like you're really trying to work with them.
Yeah, because I mean, he's the one. He's built a shed out back. He's got a. I mean, he's taking care of the house. He has.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's his house. I mean, he's done every repair on it. He's painted the garage. He paints the outside. He just thinks it's like he lives there, and that's why I kind of been lenient to him. But he got this mean girlfriend now, and she doesn't like me. She wants me just to give it to him. He's been there 12 years, 12 or 13 years. Right?
Would he be able to pay more in rent every month?
No, and that's why him and the investor guy, the guy from Home Investors told him, "I'm gonna raise your rent if I buy it." The hell, you ain't raising my rent.
Yeah.
Anyway, they should have never been there. But I didn't know he was there that day when Home Investors came over.
Yeah.
And the guy from Home Investors wanted it bad. He had $5,000 check written out to me.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like this guy's gonna be a headache. So I don't want to, try to work something out with you just for him to feel like he's still entitled at this point. So it sounds like you want to give him a chance. I think you should. Yeah. I just want to know what's that cutoff date to where you're going to be like,
yeah, hey. I don't know. Like I said, he said I'll call you tomorrow. He said I'm gonna have one more chance because I told him the solution is if you go to the credit union. I mean, if you go to the city pension and get 20,000, exactly what you said. I told him get 20 grand out. You got it guaranteed that's something you're gonna be able to purchase that house.
Yeah.
And I know people that do it all the time. 25, 30,000. He's been there at the city over 20. He's got over maybe $150,000 in that account, right? And then one of the things that is for home purchase, And then he and I bank at the same credit union, so that's where I took him the first time. But they were like, "Oh well, no, he doesn't qualify." And I don't know. Like I said, between my eyes, my health, and all this going on at the same time, I can't move forward. Okay, maybe I'll explain to you.
Yeah.
I'm kind of stuck right now.
Yeah.
Okay, and so that's what's going on with me. And like I said, once I get my eyes clear, I get released, I can do whatever the heck I want, and I can probably take him a few places and, help him out. And so that's where I'm at.
So it sounds like you want to wait. You're gonna wait a little while for him. So
yeah, I have to at least be fair with this guy.
Okay. Cool.
And he knows I got the surgery. He knows I've been through all this, and he said, "Oh, no problem. I'll wait on you."
Yeah, no worries.
I was moving a ladder before this happened. Back in September, October. I moved a ladder, and I screwed up my back, one of my discs. So they had me down September and October. I was in November. So that started that whole thing. Yeah. And then that's why I couldn't do nothing then. But I've been trying to do this for 6 months now.
Yeah.
So that's why I said you got to be work with me because I'm trying to my down as students. I can't give you a promise because and I am going out for the highest bid. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just and I know you have to put some money into it, and so I know that too. And I mean, I could go. I did that math the other day. 20,000 will bring that house up to about $140,000 easy. And just so I'm not. I mean, I know about holding it. I've had that house for 31 years, right? And
yeah, so
I'm just done. I'm through. I'm done, finished. And I had the other one for 40 years. That one in Oakland, the other one. But you guys don't do 150.
Would it make more sense for me to focus on that one, the one in Oakland? Yeah, 56.
Well, that's 125,000 wholesale to you, wholesale on that one. But again, no, that's a perfect tenant over there.
Yeah, perfect if you want, so you want 100, you want 125 for that one?
Yes.
Tell me about just tell me about it a little bit.
It's got new windows, new siding, it's got new roof on it. That's the one with the new AC, decent furnace. But I'll put a new furnace. I got a furnace for it already to put in there. And 2-car garage, and just what's wrong with it is dirty, filthy. She's been in there for 22 years inside. She basically just I don't know what happened the last 3 years. She let the house go. She's very meticulous keeping that house. She had 7 kids through there, and they took care of the house. But I don't know what happened to her, and she just gave up on it. And so anyway, I'm going to go in there next week. We got a new floor now. As soon as my eyes are ready, I'm going to go in there and put a brand new kitchen floor in. I rebought it. I have it ready to put down. And so, I don't know if 125 is your price range.
Are you familiar with the property on 5614 Oakland Avenue?
That's not the one across the street. How much is that listed for?
That one sold. That one sold for 150, but that one was like
That's the one
fully
okay.
renovated.
2 bedroom it was 3 bedroom and 1 bath, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But you know what? It had a crawl space in it. Okay. The guy that went in there did the most half-ass job of flipping that house. The sheetrock wasn't done correctly. They just put carpet over the floor.
Yeah.
It was, and I couldn't believe it when they sold it. That's what got me. That sold back in January of last year, didn't it, Mark?
Yeah, February last year.
And I went in and looked at it, and I thought, oh my God, you got to be kidding me. This guy's getting, and he sold it. So that's why I said there's no problem with me knowing that I can sell this one because they will buy it. Well, the one right next to this one, I don't know if you can find it.
Did you see
5606?
Did you see 7406 East 56th Street? East 56th
Yeah, how much did that one go for?
That's sold for 160.
It was somebody did an excellent job on that one.
They did a good
job. The problem with that one, but here's the problem with that one. The basement was really, really bad. Water had actually collapsed the rear wall. It fell in. And up to about a week before they sold it, that wall hadn't been repaired. But I noticed that when somebody bought it, they went in there, they brought a company in to fix that wall. Okay, then isn't there another one right next to it too? 74.
Let me see.
I think it was somebody told me one went for 189, which is hard to believe.
189?
Yeah. It's on that same 7400 East.
I don't see anything for 189. It may have been an older one.
Well, that was a family. They had lived there for 40 years.
Oh,
and
wow.
they maintained that house really nice, really, really. So somebody said they got 189 for it, but anyway, you're not going to lose. I'm guaranteed you will not lose. If you can put 160 on this house, you will sell it. I'm guaranteed. I know I can do it too, but
I think what kind of scares me. I know you said it's the mechanicals are all good. I didn't ask about the roof, but you got a new furnace that we have to put in.
5608 has got brand new furnace. It's got brand new roof, and it's got the 50-year roof, the Timberline, and it's got new siding on it. It's got new thermal windows. I mean, I say new, but they're 10 years old. I did all that 10 years ago on it.
Yeah.
And the only thing wrong, like I said, is just filthy, dirty inside.
Yeah.
She doesn't vacuum anymore. She just kind of comes home and sits on the couch. Like she's really depressed.
Oh man.
And I've talked to her about it. She says, "Hey, I can live any way I want to live. Okay, this is my house." I said, "That's not your house." I don't want to start because she's been there 22 years too.
Oh wow.
Perfect tenant,
Yeah. So you got some long-term tenants for sure. I think. I think I may just be too far. It sounded like you said you have the flooring and stuff, and you're gonna redo the kitchen when you're better.
Right.
I think when you do that, I think the price makes a little bit more sense at the 125. I think if I were to buy it in its current condition, I know you say you did a lot, but like the cosmetic stuff,
right.
I probably would need to be around like 90, 95.
Okay.
That's cash. We'll close in.
But here's the deal on that one too. See, on that one, I got people because it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Everybody wants that one. Everybody.
Yeah.
And they're over 100 on it. So I mean.
Yeah, my price is almost never going to be the highest, but it is a number that you're going to get in your pocket. I'd much rather.
Right. I kind of believe you because you're locally. Some of these other companies from my town. Well, the home investors, he was a 60. I said 72. He was a 67. I'll take it back. He was a 67 because I said you hit 70 and it's yours right now.
Yeah.
He says, well, that was a 5606. And he said, well, it needs a new. I said, yeah, what's a roof? I know you can get a roof for about 4,000. I can too. That's a brand new. That's what they charge me. I already got a price on the roof. It's 4,000. A brand new furnace, which I already have, is going to be $1,000 on that one. But it works perfect. The one that's in there works perfect. It's excellent. So then the electrical box has been checked out and inspected. And he's got to repaint it inside. So basically, it just needs some touching up here and there, and inside. And so anyway, that's where I'm at. So, but I mean, it seems like to me you got the highest offer as far as cash.
Yeah,
these other people that want.
Yeah, I'm cash. I don't need to finance. I don't need to.
And that's what I liked about yours. I think so. Let me work with him until next Wednesday. See, I have another one for 80,000, and they kept bugging me and bugging me. I said, look, I can't even go out there and show it to you. They wanted to see it really bad, and I thought I told them to call me. Yes, today's. I thought I told them to call me yesterday. Wednesday. Why did I have my phone on yesterday? I told them to call me back starting Wednesday yesterday, because they said after the 15th I could, at least go outside.
What's the other one you're selling for 80,000?
I already sold that one. Oh, yeah, there was another 2-bedroom. I sold it. It's gone. It's definitely gone.
You closed on it, got paid?
Yeah. It's gone. That's the one I started out with. I want to get rid of that over a year. Started a year ago.
Got it.
I'm having some mention it right now, but yeah, that one is gone. But I have 4 altogether. And like I said, I sold one for 160 over 2 years ago, and I've been selling them all down. And that was 260. He ended up selling it for 229.
Man,
nothing to it.
How many properties did you own?
4. I had 4 at one time.
You had 4 at one time? Okay.
Yeah.
What got you into real estate, owning real estate?
I did maintenance for a guy. I did a guy for 20 years. He had over 450 units, and some of those were apartment buildings. But he had maybe like 35 homes.
Oh, wow.
And so I was doing all the heating, cooling, plumbing on electrical on those, and that's what got. I said, wait a minute. So he sold me 2 of them, about 10 years ago, and after he moved to Dubai.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. Last time I heard, he's in Turkey now.
You think he's selling? You think he's selling any of his properties?
He sold them all out. Yeah, he was dumping them for $35,000, $40,000.
Oh, wow.
That's all he wanted. Yeah.
Man, that's
awesome.
And
he sold a lot of them to his tenants. He sold a lot of them to his tenants.
Yeah. That's awesome.
But he was 53. He thought life was over. He said, he's got to be 60-something now. And he realized something. He said, you know what? I still kept going for another 20 years. I said, well, it depends on your health. And I can keep going for another 3 years, too. These 2 people pay rent every month. I never lose my rent. So I'm not losing nothing, you see? And that's why there's no hurry for me, And I'm not just, but I'd like to have an offer there in case I got to get rid of it quick. And, but that's where I'm at. I've been in real estate all my life, too, flipping and selling for other people, not for myself. But.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why I said I know I can just go in there, put this roof on this one, go in there, finish trimming up the paint inside, and I can, I don't know what else I need, and I could probably get 125.
Okay. So when should I call you back, Alex?
Call me next Thursday again, like you did today. Next Thursday, and I'll find out for sure.
Next Thursday.
I wish you knew, but you don't know anybody that finances, do you? Well, they're going to help you out, is it?
I know a couple people. I can reach out to him. But I don't know how it's going to work with him not having any credit.
But I had a niece. She worked for a brokerage firm, and she could finance anybody. And she financed the other ones for me. And I ran into her during Christmas, and she said, "Nope, I got out of it. It went down the hill. No more work, and I'm managing some kind of company somewhere else." I said, "Oh my God, she was the perfect person to have." And she's not doing it anymore, but. I'm just like lost right now as far as an investor.
What if he can't? What if he can't ever get approved? I guess
it's your house. So he said, "I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll even pay you more rent." I said, "Well, that's automatically. Your rent's going up." I raised the rent on him this month, and he said, but he's trying to get to stay there, paying rent. That's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
So I die or something.
Okay.
He don't want to be responsible for it.
Sounds good, Alex. Well, hey, I'll call you Thursday. I have a call coming in right now. Let me take this, and then we'll talk Thursday, okay?
All right.
All right. Nice talking to you. Bye. 30-minute call. That's the furthest I got with him. He would do $75K, but wants his tenant to be approved to buy first. Tenant most likely will not be approved. And I'm going to schedule a call for next Thursday. Just so we make sure we're on the same page, set an appointment, and then move it to appointment set. And then we're on to the next one. This lady called, but I wasn't able to get her to answer.
Please leave your message for 83225055980. Please leave your message for
So there's 7 conversations so far. That one went a little longer than I wanted it to. He wasn't too ready to make a decision just yet. Hector? Hector, can you hear me? Oh, I need to take this call. Hey, Willie.
What's up?
How's it going, man?
Hold on. Who is it?
It's Daryl. I'm the one that we talked about that's buying the property on Cedar.
Oh no, I thought I'm just an old man phone. I thought my other friend Darnell.
Oh yeah, now this is Daryl. Is Willie available?
Okay, Daryl. Okay. Sorry about that, dude.
It's all good. When do you think I'll be able to talk to Willie? Is he there?
I don't know. Probably later on. I'm about to. I got his phone right now, so I'm trying to get mine.
Got it. When do you think I should call back?
Yeah. Okay. I'll probably call back within an hour. Maybe an hour. I should be back at the house about an hour and a half.
Okay. Okay.
Right,
Sounds good.
All right.
All right. Bye. I thought I had one right there. I've been trying to get in contact with him for a minute. He gave us a verbal on a house in Atlanta, and that's a $30K rip right there on his agreement. he's an old man. Yeah, I couldn't get him to sign a contract on the phone. I may get somebody to knock on his house, knock on his door. So if you're in Atlanta, let me know some. We can JV. I'm gonna be ending stream soon, y'all. In about 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. We'll be wrapping up, but I will be back. We'll be streaming a lot more often here soon. I miss streaming my seller calls.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
I most likely will go live again tomorrow. But y'all just stay tuned. I don't want to make a promise I can't keep, but we most likely are going to work together. Keep going.
Hi, this is Jim. I'm unable to come to the phone right now. If you leave me your name, number, and a brief message.
Hello, we are not available now. Please.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Who's currently wholesaling? We got 4 people in here watching right now, 5 people in here watching right now. Who currently wholesales real estate? I also think what I'm going to start doing, just talking out loud here.
Taryn, morning.
Taryn, how's it going, man? This is Daryll.
Hey, Daryl, how's it going?
Doing good. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. How can I help you?
I was calling about that property, and it's crazy. I just seen, like, as you came up on the list here, I just seen that you just sent me the information to my email that I was looking for. I'm trying to pull it up. The triplex in Whitewater.
Yeah.
Awesome. How much did you want to sell that one for again?
Right now, I would probably be. I don't know. I would have to see what the listed price was. I was going to see what. I actually reached out to my friend who's a realtor out there, and just to see if he could give me an adjusted appraisal. But don't know what the market's looking like out there to give you an honest answer.
Got it. So it sounds like if we came up to an agreement today, or if I gave you a price today, you wouldn't even be sure on what.
I mean, I would just compare it real quick to what my buddy was going to send to me. So I literally emailed him today as well. I figured might as well kill 2 birds on that one.
Okay. Well, I didn't get a chance to review the stuff that you sent me yet. So let me review that, and then I guess you could wait for your buddy to text you back so you can have a better idea of what price you would want to sell it for. I have the leases here. I have the rents that you're getting. So that's good information for me. So what I'll do is I'll just do some homework right now, and then you can do your homework, figure out what you want to sell it for, and if we come up to an agreement, is there anything stopping you from moving forward today?
No, nothing. We're not gonna use realtors or anything like that, right?
Heck no. No, I'm
No.
I'm cash.
Cool. I love it. No, there would be nothing stopping.
All right, cool. Sounds good, Taryn. Well, let me run numbers, and you say you don't have any idea of what.
I mean, I'm literally just Googled what the property just to see what like Redfin and Zillow and whatnot are just appraising it as, and there's estimates on theirs, and their estimates. That's an online estimate. It's looking around 352.9 is what I see on Zillow.
Yeah.
So I just don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I know Zillow's an algorithm, that takes
Right.
the mixture of the renovateds and they don't know the condition or anything like that. So it's usually a good starting point for so I'll tell you what I use Zillow for as a flipper. I know you've been in the business, but for what I do and what the people that I know do, we'll use Zillow as almost as like a starting point for what we could sell the house for once it was totally renovated, right? Sometimes it could sell for more, sometimes it sells for less, but it's an algorithm that gives us a good estimate once it's fully renovated,
Oh, I'm aware. Yeah, I'm aware. You're absolutely correct. Yeah.
So I know you just bought it a few years ago. Do you have the ages of the roof, the HVAC, and the furnace?
I can get that information.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, the major mechanicals like the roof, HVAC, furnace, plumbing, and electrical.
Okay.
And if there's any foundation issues, I can text that to you as well.
Cool.
Sounds good. So I'll do my homework and I'll look out for that information. And should we talk again tonight or tomorrow?
Let me get the information to you and let me reach out. The better idea I have of what it could go for would tell me quicker. More likely not, shoot for tomorrow.
Okay. Sounds good, Taryn.
All right, man. All right. Talk to you later.
Talk to you tomorrow. Bye. So if this was a single family house, I probably would have educated him a little bit more. I would have told him about the houses going in the area, what they're selling for once they're renovated. But this is a triplex, and there's not many triplexes around it, so I'm gonna have to comp it based on the income. So it's gonna take a little bit more time. So I didn't want to just educate him and tell him what he could or couldn't sell it for,
Please leave your message for.
We're at eight conversations right now. 8 conversations right now. Been dialing for about 3 hours now. My end of the day meeting, which is what I like to have my 15 conversations by, is in another 3 hours. So we're a little bit we're right on track, honestly. I'll probably end the day because I have later calls scheduled. I have a 6 o'clock call and a 7 o'clock call scheduled. It's gonna take me over that 15. I'll probably have 25 dials or conversations today. It's been really great. Looking for the future live calls again. Made some calls myself. Let's go. That's the whole point. I want y'all to be making calls while I'm making calls as well. So much better when we're doing it together. You can take some of the one.
Hey, Daryll.
Joe, how's it going?
How's it going, buddy?
Not much. Just wanted to give you a call. I just wanted to see how you were going in that process of finding a job. We actually just stopped an auction today for somebody else's house. I just wanted to give you a call and see how things were going, see if you made any progress, and things are looking any
Well,
better.
I've been putting in applications everywhere, and like I did like a couple side jobs with my cousin here and there, but nothing's permanent.
Yeah, and we're hoping to you're hoping to get the job so you can get approved for the loan modification, right?
Well, either a loan modification or just a loan to be able to pay to save the house right now.
Yeah. Have you started
And
to
I
look
have
at?
and I have an appointment to talk with the bank tomorrow.
Okay. About what exactly?
Well, they sent me a letter saying that they'll be able to help me out. But so I set up an appointment to see exactly how they'll be able to try to help me.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, they're gonna try to help you with a loan modification. And like what we were talking about the other day, in order for you to get approved for the loan modification, you need to make
I need to have that job.
right. You need to have the job. You need to make 2 times more than what the mortgage is every
Exactly.
month. So definitely talk to them, see what they have going on, because they do want to help you, right? They don't want to foreclose on you.
Yes. They do want to help me, but at the same time, I want to seek out other help too before if they are not able to help me.
100%, 100%. And yeah, like I said, we have that program to where we can do the loans and get you to save the house. But I always like to use that as worst case scenario because you are getting a loan, but we would want to transfer the deed in order to give you the loan, right? And then have you essentially buy the house back. So, well, I'll stay with you during this time. I'll keep in contact. Just wanted to give you a call and see how things were going.
Yeah, they like the other day when you tried calling me and I tried calling you back. I was actually driving at that time, so I have my phone on do not disturb while I'm driving.
All good. It's all good.
So when you tried calling, I was like, shit, Daryll tried calling.
Yeah, it's all
then
good.
Then when I tried calling back, there's no answer, so I was like, shit.
Yeah, I think I was on a call when you called me back. So no worries, no worries. I'm glad the work is picking up. And hoping you are able to stop it.
I'm putting in applications out there, so it's not like I'm not trying. I'm really trying. So
Okay.
that's why I want to save the house.
Sounds good, Joe. We'll stay in touch, all right? Let me know how it goes. Shoot me a text tomorrow. Let me know how it goes when you talk to the bank.
All right, cool. I'll let you know as soon as possible.
All right, my guy.
To see what happens.
Sounds good. I'll talk to you then.
All right, talk to you then.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
See, the calls like that are where the deals are made, right? This guy answers my call pretty much every time I call him. He has an auction coming up March 20th. He doesn't have work. He doesn't have a job. He's not going to get approved for a loan modification because he doesn't work. Eventually, he's going to need to sell the property, right? Yes, I'm telling him I can get him a loan, and I can if he approves for it. If he can show pay stubs that he's making the money that can support the loan that he's granted, and shows that he could actually pay it back and buy the house back. If we're gonna do a loan, we'll loan him the $16,000 or $20,000 that he's gonna be behind, and we'll transfer the deed to us, and he'll pay us monthly, right? He'll pay us the mortgage and then pay us monthly. And if he does default, it becomes an eviction, right? So we don't want to go there, but we can get to the point where he's at almost like his last few days of the auction or last week or so of the auction, and we're like, you don't have the pay stubs, you can't show that you can get this done. Chances are he's going to want to sell it to me because I've been with him this whole time, right? So the power's in the follow-up. Power is in the follow-up. Money's in the follow-up. That's where the deals is at.
Your call has been forwarded to
So what's that make it? We're at 9 conversations now.
Hello, you have reached John. I'm currently unavailable, but please feel free to leave.
I should be almost through with this dialer.
Hi, you've reached the message line for Newsflow. Please leave. Telephone number 913.
Hey, Ted.
Yeah.
How's it going, man? This is Daryll.
Hello, Daryll.
Hey, I was calling just about the situation that you had going on with the properties. Were you able to get everything figured out?
No, actually, I just got off the phone with the Wells Fargo Bank Legal Division and their representative they have assigned to the case. And I've had the door slammed right in my face.
Yeah, what happened?
But they are going to send some letters of explanation out, so I'll probably get those sometime, I guess, middle of next week.
What do you mean by the door was slammed right in your face?
They will not provide me any intimate details of Samuel's loan that he took out where they accidentally have my house attached instead of his house attached for his security instrument of collateral.
Yeah, I remember that. But they won't give you any information on it.
Nope. They said since I did not borrow the money and I'm not listed on the loan application, they verified that only Samuel's name appears on the application.
But couldn't you give them the probate stuff?
Yeah, but they said that's closed and only the executor or the estate attorney would be privy to any of the so-called details of the loan since I'm not the executor on court record, and all they got to go on is the most recent last probate case, which is again officially closed. But until that so-called official position has been reassigned to my name, they will have.
Did I lose you, Ted? Teddy there? I'm gonna call the rest of this dialer, and then I'm gonna wrap it up, wrap it up, and then I'll be back on here tomorrow. I want to do some type of challenge or something. For calling leads. I got a lot of stuff in the works for y'all, man. Dang, I didn't mean to do that.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 5039. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 803. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying... Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. Hi, you've reached Jim Scherzer's cell phone at area code.
I push this guy to cold lead already. Okay, that's it for today, y'all. Tomorrow, we back on live tomorrow. I'll have more inbound leads coming in tomorrow, and I'm also thinking about doing like maybe an hour out the day where I buy PPL leads, where I just spend $200, $250, buy some leads, five, six, seven leads, and see what they're hitting for. See if I can lock anything up on there. But the goal is just to provide as much value as I possibly can on these seller calls. Hope y'all got some value. Make sure y'all subscribe if you have not already subscribed, and I will see y'all tomorrow.